So when I do this, beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, beep, 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 is that very offensive?
Yeah.
Kind of like me doing a Jamaican accent? Like it's really funny but offensive?
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would not do that.
Really?
Really.
They would hear me and take offense?
I would not continue this line of questioning or ever do that again.
All right, Pink. Jeez, Louise. Aliens. The greatest mystery left to mankind. Only one legitimate documentary exists about them. Mars Attacks. But are they a conspiracy theory? A fake news? Or are they real now? Recently, a congressional hearing was held to discuss the existence of UAPs, formerly known as UFOs. I can only assume UAP stands for up, and away. In the government hearing, officials discussed that they've been seeing UAPs for years, and they've been flying around all willy-nilly. This really had me thinking. What if aliens are real? Like, for real? Could I date one? Because not a single man on Earth seems to be worth my time. Are they going to eat my brain and probe my anus? I've decided to sit down with a UFOlogist and amateur alien expert.
Well, I'm Eric Pink, and I am a UFOlogist. Not UFOologist, it's UFOlogist is how we like to be called. I do my own studies in astrophysics and metaphysics and about space. So that's sort of...
So how many aliens do you think exist? 5? 6 even?
Get this. There was just a study done outside of the University of Nottingham that said that there could be as many as 36 alien species and societies in our own galaxy. That's 36 just in the Milky Way, so think about how many there could be in the universe.
So 36, I mean, that's about as many people are in line at a Cafe Lux any given morning. The coffee is worth the wait. A lot of them are just there to see Ollie, though.
Species, though. Like, those are all humans. And then we're all, like, there's like billions of humans alive just right now.
Right.
36
But there could just be one species per little society. I mean, listen, I'm kind of a society of one if you think about it. Concordia, society of one. I spend a lot of alone time. Anyways.
I do too.
Cool.
We're so alike.
Well, I would never dress like Jimmy Pesto Jr.
Come on.
Are aliens green with big eyes or are they gray with big eyes? And what if they're gray with green eyes and green with gray eyes? Obviously, they have giant badonks.
Well, Concordia, we actually don't know exactly what aliens look like. We have not learned if they are a nitrogen-based life form or if they are a carbon-based life form. Or, I mean, there's a possibility that they could even be like cobalt. Cobalt or something.
Why is that cobalt one so funny?
It's just like funny for me to think about in my head. Like they're like made of cobalt.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, it was just, I guess to me, it was like really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like blue, like they're like so blue.
You're a strange little man, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So let's get to the brass tacks here. Why space? Why not somewhere else?
Well, space is all we really have.
Can't we find something else?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
Like, I don't know. I'm just getting upset because I'm trying to create a whole new universe in my head. And it's really hard because I'm trying to think of something that no one's ever thought of. So I just am going to need a minute.
Oh, so you mean like you want me to give you space?
Let's talk about probing. You for it or against it?
I don't really know.
I know what you're going to answer, you little alien freak. You don't have to say it here, but your Google search history will certainly tell a story. Is it going to turn into a Space Jam scenario?
Wait, do you have that?
Did they listen to Marin?
Now, that's interesting because they very likely can intercede with satellite dishes and hear what we are projecting into the universe.
Sounds like the radio's kind of the perfect place to get them, huh?
It is.
It sounds like if they're listening to anybody, they're listening to somebody on the radio. So whoever's on the radio might be a little more important than anybody else on the Earth.
Yes.
When it comes to aliens.
I totally agree with you.
That's all I'm going to say.
I've been doing a ham radio show on 888 AM, and it's not really in the like frequencies that are like on the radio, but it's like in between. So you have to find us. But I've been trying to get messages out.
You're a radio host?
Well, I'm an amateur radio host, but I'm just doing it for the aliens. I am a ufologist.
Why do they always leave after making contact? Are they shy or are they just fuckboys?
Okay, well, there are many theories on this, but what I think if you want to ask me, is that they are intentionally leaving after observing us. They do not want to make contact because they are choosing to study us before they engage.
I don't know anything you just said. I straight up zoned out. Okay, so their brains are made of oatmeal. Do you think that's just for show?
What do you mean?
How come you can always see their ribs? It could be that they're not eating enough. Oh my God, maybe they're just coming here because they're hungry. And that's why they go for the crops. By the way, why do they make crop circles in not very interesting shapes? For me, a rhombus would be interesting. Oh my God. What if their crop circles, stay with me here, are memes? Are their crop circles are their memes? Oh my God, they are so goofy for that. They are too much for that. What a hoot.
Yeah, well, crop circles have been proven to be a hoax. Like, they are just done by people who have farms who want attention, and that's been proven.
I think they could be alien memes. They're so goofy.
I'm an expert on this,
so
and
goofy.
You're belittling my work when you go against what I say.
Not. I'm just saying they're so goofy and silly.
Well, it would be goofy and silly if that's what they were doing,
they're a little flirty.
Yeah.
I think they're a little bit flirty by putting little messages.
Well, I could see
putting little messages like that and only listening to people on the radio. They're only listening to people on the radio. Like
I see what you're doing here. Okay, all right.
Also, how come they're only out at night?
They're always out. Like, they're always there. It's just we can only see them at night because when the sun is out, like, you know how that works,
when the sun is out, the guns are out. Sun's out, guns out. Am I right?
Well, yeah, yes.
And they don't want to get shot at.
Yeah, that is very funny.
That's funny. You think I'm funny?
I did think that was quite funny.
Maybe you and I could get along after all.
Maybe.
Right. Aliens are smarter than us.
Yes.
What if they take our jobs? What if they come down here illegally as aliens and take our jobs?
Do you not hear how that sounds?
What do you mean?
I don't think that's a crazy question to ask.
I don't know what you mean. I just don't want an illegal alien to take my job.
I know, but maybe just...
Now let's play, did the aliens invent that, or are we just being slightly biased thinking ancient non-white cultures weren't smart enough to figure this stuff out? All right, pyramids. So you don't think the Egyptians could do that, huh? They can invent algebra, but they can't build a simple triangular structure? My God.
I didn't say that.
Mayan pyramids. Is it the shape that makes you think it's aliens? I don't understand. You people love triangles. Vegas sphere.
Okay, well, I can say for certain that the Vegas sphere was man-made. Concordia.
Oh, all of a sudden it's obvious that it's man-made. Circle, man, triangle, alien. Am I getting that right?
No, it's just that there was like a construction team
You guys
and an
are
architect
crazy.
And quite a bit of...
Okay, before I give my answer on whether I think aliens are real or not, is there anything else you want to pitch me last minute? This is, by the way, the most important decision in human history.
Right. So, Concordia. It would be...
All right, I've made up my mind. Aliens are real. And if you're listening to this broadcast, I've got something to tell you. I'm ready. Come take me. I'm ready for abduction with arms wide open under the sunlight. That's a band called Creed, and I can't wait to tell you everything I know about them. And listen, I'm not open to a probe. I've just never tried it. But anyways, I'd really love for you to come get me. I want to escape this hellhole that Earth has become. I need you now. I said I wouldn't call, but I've lost all control, and I need you now. That's a different band. It's called Lady Antebellum, and boy, I can't wait to tell you about them soon, too. You'll see, it's really fun stuff. Anyways, please come get me. I love you.